The latest medical data from the CDC shows later-term abortions, ones happening in the second and third trimesters, are not the norm, and supporters fear an end to Roe v. Wade could restrict women's access to abortion pills and require many to go across state lines to get a surgical procedure, ultimately delaying their abortions. Fox News' Ted Linder reports.
According to the CDC, about 93% of all legal abortions take place within the first 13 weeks of pregnancy. Around 6% happen between 14 to 20 weeks, while less than 1% occur at or later than 21 weeks. But if the Supreme Court moves forward with its leaked draft opinion and overturns Roe v. Wade, some pro-choice advocates and healthcare professionals worry those statistics could change.
We know from research on places that have enacted restrictions that it does indeed push people out of state or sometimes 2 or more states away. And it also makes it more likely people will present for abortion later in pregnancy.
And while financing and planning for extensive travel can delay when someone may be able to terminate a pregnancy, women like Christina Taylor of Colorado are highlighting other factors that can contribute to later-term abortions.
I had no idea anything was wrong.
Taylor was 20 weeks pregnant with her third child when she went in for an ultrasound.
As straightforward a diagnosis as it gets.
Doctors revealing tragic news. Taylor's baby hadn't developed kidneys or a bladder and most likely wouldn't survive being born. Because there are no limits in Colorado on when an abortion can be performed, Taylor was able to safely undergo the procedure. She says she's aware other women may not be so lucky if Roe v. Wade is abolished. Meantime, many pro-life supporters say life begins at conception.
I think it's wrong to say a person is 2 cells, they're not a human being yet, when scientifically, yes, they are.
Opposing abortions regardless of if they're performed in the first or third trimester. Ted Linder, Fox News.